Hey guys, it's Phantom here, and welcome back to a brand new video, everybody. So, I know I made a video that was a little bit similar to this a little while ago, ranking my top 5 best looking pets in the game, at least in my personal opinion. But today, I am actually going to be showing off the top 5 pets in this game that I love the most. So basically, instead of just looking at looks, these are just going to be my personal favorite pets in the game, just based on the memories I had with them, how much I used them, and then how much I guess I just like them overall. So it's going to be a bit of a weird list because, as you guys will probably come to see, the stats on the pets aren't exactly the ones that you would want to go for, and you guys will see later down in the video. But anyways, it does mostly have to do with the memories that I have associated with each pet, just how much love I've built over the years just with those pets. But anyways, with that being said, let's get into number 5. So the pet that is going to be coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be Jack here. He is a charred fossil, and I know I showed off Jack in the last pet video just because of how much I just wanted to showcase basically how much I liked the charred fossil model as a pet and how it looks. But Jack himself is actually one of my most favorite pets in Wizard101. Oh my god, just look at him, man. Oh god, he's fucking adorable. But anyways, this pet is by far just one of my most favorite in Wizard101 just because of how long I actually rocked this guy. He is a triple crit, double damage pet with an extra damage talent socketed. This was the first successful crit and damage hybrid pet that I actually ever had on a fire. I guess first crit and damage, successful crit and damage pet that I ever had on any single one of my wizards. And for the stats that I was trying to go for at the time, back when critical was a lot more important than it was now, this pet was absolutely perfect for achieving those tasks. He had exactly the talents that I needed. His Dark Pact card was super duper helpful, and of course, I do love the charred fossil model. Looks are definitely always part of it, but anyways, Jack will always hold a special place in my heart just because of how many years I used him. I think I got like a whole 2.5 years of use out of him, which is actually just insane. Just how long that is. I switch pets like semi-frequently, but for a while the whole PvE meta wasn't really changing very much, and this was kind of the pet that you wanted back then. He also had the 10 dealer. I believe this was also my first 10 dealer pet as well, so that was new territory for me. But anyways, Jack is going to come in at the number 5 spot on my special pets list. So without further ado, let's move on to number 4. Alright, so that is pretty much going to be the only good pet on this list, or I guess the pet with like semi-desirable talents, Jack here. Anyways, we're gonna move on to the next one though, and that is going to be Spencer right here. Dude, this guy, oh my god, here, let's just take a look at his stats real quick, because it's actually pretty hilarious what I have on this Tricky Dragon. By the way, actually, I am a fan of how the Tricky Dragon looks. I really like that golden shine that it has, but that's besides the point. This is definitely one of my most favorite pets that I have ever owned. Oh my god, it's kind of funny because back then, this was obviously a balance pet that I had on my balance wizard. Back then, dude, I thought I was the shit. I'm not even gonna lie, just rocking this pet through like Crocotopia or whenever I had used this on my balance with that Maycast Fairy, that Maycast Healing Current, that Maycast Unicorn, and then I had Spellproof, and I had, what is it called? Balance Dealer or whatever? I'm not actually sure. Is that called Balance Dealer or is it called something different because it's balance? I don't know. What is it called? No, it is called Balance Dealer. Okay, cool. Anyways, though, and it has 8% and 9%. It doesn't even have high numbers. This thing is really, really bad, and there's probably some of you out there that wouldn't even think that this pet is that bad, but god, I'm not gonna lie, guys, these just aren't the talents that you want. Spellproof and Balance Dealer aren't bad, but all of these Maycasts, these days, you just don't really need them. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, also, he gives a really good card, though, as well. So, for the time that I had him, he wasn't a bad pet. He wasn't the worst pet. He definitely helped me out in questing quite a bit, especially with all of those Maycasts. But back then, dude, I just thought Maycasts were so good, and you just want them on every single pet, and I sacrificed a bunch of cool damage resist, critical talents, what have you, just to add these Maycasts to my pet, and it was just a horrible, horrible decision, and the numbers aren't even good. But then again, back then, numbers weren't even that good, but at least I could have gotten 9% dealer, but no, I just had to go with the 8%. I just had to hatch this guy like once or something and train him up. But I am a big fan of the Tricky Dragon pet, but I did use this guy on my balance for a frighteningly long amount of time, and have a lot of memories just of him helping me out in questing, even though he isn't the best pet. So Anyways, that is why Spencer comes in at the number 4 spot on this list. Let's move on to number 3. Alright, number 3, I think all of you are going to be really surprised at this one, is going to be Blue. So, there's also a funny story behind this guy, Blue the Sea Dragon, with that nice 72 pedigree that I thought meant the pet was super duper good back then, but oh, that's not the right key. Oh my god, I only trained this guy to adult, and he got Piercemonger, Disarmament. It just gives the cards. These aren't even Maycasts. They're not even arguably real talents, but they are. They're just horrible, though. They really are just horrible. I get a Pierce card. I get a Disarm. That's literally it. That is all this guy gives. So, the Sea Dragon, funny story. I actually bought this. The reason why Blue is so special, near and dear to my heart, even though he got horrible talents, is because I actually bought him with crowns in the crown shop. So, if we take a look at Sea Dragon here, 12,500 crowns for a single pet. For this stupid fucker right here, I wasted 12,500 crowns. I still regret it to this day. At least I didn't buy the Stormhound. How much is the Stormhound? I actually forgot. Wait, is this still... That's still a thing? Yeah, that's like 15k. Still though, Sea Dragon, pretty bad. And when I bought this guy, I was so excited too, because I had seen people rocking Sea Dragons with like really good talents, and I had wanted one so bad. And I actually really like the Sea Dragon pet model, but what I didn't know is when you buy a pet from the crown shop, the actual talents that you're going to get on the pet most likely aren't going to be very good. They're going to be shitty first gen talents, and that's just the way it is. And that's what I got on the Sea Dragon, the stupid Disarmament and Piercemonger. It's just horrible. It is just the talents that this guy gives me are absolutely horrible, and I will never use him ever again, and he was a waste of money, and I don't even know why he's on this list, just that memory is near and dear to my heart, and I actually did use him for quite a bit of time before I actually had some pets with real talents. But anyways, yep, that's right, laugh at my mistakes. I know, I wasted all that money on a stupid Sea Dragon pet. Sue me, okay? Just sue me. Anyways, though, that's going to be it for Blue. I really want to unequip this pet now just because of how unhappy he makes me, but they are memories after all. They do stick in my mind. So anyways, let's move on to number 2. Alright, so the next pet on this list is an absolute icon. His name is Jake, and you know, you could argue that these talents on a pet, they're not the worst, alright? You know, his talents are at least better than Blue the Sea Dragon's, but as you can see, he has Spellproof, Spell Defying, and Fire Shot, and the reason why I put him on this list, with 59 pedigree by the way, let me just say, that's not bad though for having these two talents. But anyways, he also has, yeah, he has Fire Shot. Let's just ignore that though. But the reason why this pet is an absolute icon is for the longest time when I was a little kid just training up pets, trying to get the best talents possible, I always wanted a spell-proof, spell-defying. I wanted a double resist pet, basically. I wanted a double resist pet, and it took me so many hatches. But Jake, oh my god, Jake was the first pet that I had ever trained that manifested both spell-proof and spell-defying. I was so happy, and I didn't even train him up. He's still, wait, is he still, oh my god, he's still ancient. That is crazy. Never even trained him up to Mega, though, so obviously didn't hold him in that high of regard. But, it is definitely significant to me, as this was the first double resist pet that I ever got. So, Jake kind of paved the way for a lot of other pets that I had trained with resist talents in the future, so... You know, I gotta give him props for that. He was a good stepping stone, and I did use him for a really long time because I used to brag to my friends about how I actually got these 2 resist talents on a pet. Because, you know, back then, when you had a double resist pet, like, you were kind of the man, I suppose. You were kind of the man. So, anyways, very important. Fire Shot, once again, not gonna talk about it. But that Spellproof and Spell Defying, man, back then, it was so sexy. I really felt like a beast just rocking Jake around. He also had that Sharpened Blade card. That was helpful too. Never even trained him fully though, which I'm a little bit surprised about just because of how much I love this pet and just for how long I actually used him. But anyways, that is going to be all for Jake. Let us move on to, I believe we're on the final pet on this list, I think. So let's go there. Alright, so for this next pet, I had to go... Oh my god, I had to go into the absolute archives of a certain house here, but coming in at my favorite pet, is Spike. Oh my god, the memories that I have with this guy, the ancient elephant, the absolute king, Spike. I can't even recollect how much time I had actually spent with this pet back in the day. when I got him from the, what is it called? Like the, I don't remember what the quest is called for the level 40 whatever pet. Yeah, I don't know, you might get him as, I don't know if you have to do a separate quest or you actually get him as part of the level 48 spell quest. I actually don't remember, but I know it's like semi around there in terms of levels. But anyways, when I got this pet, I was so excited because Hierophant back then was one of my favorite fire spells and definitely still is to this day. And I do think the Hierophant pets look super duper cool. And as you can see, the talents, though, on this Hierophant, they are definitely not the best. He has Maycast Fireblade, he's got Pip Plenty, and then he also has Spirited, so that's 50 max power right there. So obviously, as you can see, he definitely does not have the best talents, but that didn't stop little old Phantom from rocking this guy from... I messed up my words. That didn't stop little boy Phantom from rocking this guy for more than like, I don't know, dude, 2 or 3 years or something before I actually got good pets. I had this guy. I don't know why I thought Maycast Fireblade was so good and was a useful talent to have. It really doesn't make any sense as to my mindset back then, but you know, I was a child, so please cut me some slack. But I just used this pet for so long, regardless of his bad talents. Made so many memories with Milo. He also gives that stronger Hierophant card, which I think I used so much in Dragonspire. That was just one of the most prominent cards in my deck. But anyways, though, that is going to be it for Spike, my most favorite pet in all of Wizard 101, and probably will be forever, just because, you know, I played with him during a time when I guess the game, it was you know, it was kind of at its peak. And my happiness was also at its peak as well. But anyways, that's besides the point. That's gonna be it for this video, everybody. I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, you could always leave a like or subscribe if you're looking forward to more future content on this channel. I really hope you guys have been enjoying the ranking videos lately, because I definitely have been. But anyways, that's gonna be all from me, everyone. I'll see you on the next video or stream, whenever that may be. So take care and peace out.